valet area.
I don't give a shit. I got a bad foot. What do you want me to do? Kick you in the fucking balls? Bend over, you prick.
I don't have time for this. I don't have time for 15 minutes of you two being rude, talking about whatever it is you're talking about, and whatever language it is that you're speaking, okay? This is America, and you get it right the first time. You get it right the first time. Get it right the first time. Get it right the first time, okay?
Spinning my face, my love, I'm on spinning my face.
Why? Why are you doing this? Because I paid for my food and you won't give it to me. What kind of tantrum are you throwing here? You're like a child. I've already paid for my food.
Did you give me money? Did you put money into my hand?
I did.
You did not. So you did not pay me anything. So get out of the store.
I can show you my receipt.
I don't care what you show me. Get out of the store.
Why can't you just give me my food?
Get out of the
Why?
store. Who are you?
I'm a customer.
Okay.
I've already paid for my food.
I don't care.
You don't care that a customer is paid for their food.
I don't. So get out of the store.
And what's your name?
Kiara.
Kiara. All right.
K-I-A-R-R-A. Anything else you need to know? Get out of the store.
Okay. Thank you very much.
The customer later released a comment from the store's response stating, "Hey chicken lover, just wanted to let you know that your refund for $8.68 has been processed. Again, we're sorry for the inconvenience you experienced and look forward to preparing your next Popeyes meal." No.
For context, she had come into a one-way lane going the wrong direction to steal a parking spot that I had clearly been waiting for. She got upset and made a RHE $T gesture at me. Once I got my phone out, she drove up to me and so boldly did it again.
Oh God, that's perfect.
Bitch, I'm talking to you like that, bitch. How you like that, bitch? Dumbass, bitch, hurry up and give my money back, bitch. Hurry up and give my money back, bitch. I'm talking to you like that. I don't care. Where's my money at? Hurry up. Shit, I gotta go. I ain't got time for you. Waiting on you.
Well, sorry.
Shit.
Should have thought about that for
Yeah, bitch, hurry up, bitch, and give my money. Nah, that's what I'm doing. Yeah, race to that. Yeah, please. Fuck out of here. I don't give a fuck about you calling whoever you call. Just give me my money back. Hurry the fuck up.
Got the pussy bitch on camera.
Camera. Like,
Wait.
You not like that, boy. You just standing right there. I really go smack the shit out of his ass, boy.
Wait.
But you know,
What you clutching for?
What you clutching for, son? Shoot that bitch up, that bitch. Shoot me, son. I'm ready to die right now, son. What you talking about, bro? I'm ready to go, son.
Stop pump, man. You ain't gonna do nothing.
God been calling me, son. He called me on my personal number, son. What's up? What's up? Nigga ain't talking about nothing.
Nigga, you scary as hell, bro.
You
Hold on, you
pussy,
stick built ass bitch.
You a light skin trying to be dark skinned ass nigga, boy. Get your ass
Nigga
on,
can't take
son.
you serious, you goddamn identity thief.
Lame man, nigga.
How y'all doing? God bless you.
I'm sorry y'all had to hear that.
Crazy, bro.
No, I'm not crazy. If you want to see crazy, I'll be crazy.
For no reason, bro.
So like I said, I was standing right there.
For no reason, bro.
That young lady was right over here.
For no reason, bro. Get your stuff.
It's called social distancing.
Get your stuff.
You need to understand.
Get your stuff, bro. Because you sounding crazy.
Get away from me. How about that?
Get away from you.
Get away from you before I call the cops on you.
Call the cops. Call
Don't try to play one with me.
Call them.
Don't try to play one with me.
Call them. I'm a disabled veteran. Call them.
And?
Call them.
Am I supposed to get?
Call them.
Don't try to play one with me.
I'm from PTSD, boy.
I don't care. I'm from New Jersey.
Call them, boy.
I'm from New Jersey.
I'm from New York. What that mean?
That don't mean nothing to me.
All right, then shut up with it.
I'm from the hood. Don't try to play one with me.
You ain't from no damn hood.
You are allowed to sack a crap.
Man, go ahead and get your shit and go.
Go to Jersey City and Newark. I know how it is on the
street. Go ahead and
street.
get your shit and go.
Don't try to tell me what to do. You get away from me.
Get your shit and go.
Don't try to tell me what to do.
Man, get your stuff and go.
You get your stuff and get up out of here. Don't try to tell me what to do. I was here first.
Man, shut up.
Okay, that's the law. 3. Marsh. He has the motive to. She does not want to have the motive shined on Mark.
Nate, if he's declared dead, she loses the vineyard. Now you know why she sent the letter, because she doesn't want him declared dead.
Right. Thing, Jeff, here's what you're missing. She She's working with somebody else. He might be vouching for her.
He might be.
The guard.
Wind up with
Does
the
Mark know
about the will?
So if he doesn't,
but she doesn't.
Because if Mark doesn't know, means she doesn't have the means to get rid of the car. Lake and if
Congressman-elect Santos, thank you for joining us today. First question I really want to ask you, now that all of this has been revealed, is what does the word integrity mean to you?
Well, Tulsi, thank you for having me. You know, to answer your question, integrity is very important. And like I said to the New York Post, embellishing
what
my
does it
resume
mean,
was a
though?
mistake.
What does it mean? Because the meaning of the word actually matters in practice.
Of course, it means to carry yourself in an honorable way. And I made a mistake. And I think humans are flawed, and we all make mistakes, Tulsi. I think we can all look at ourselves in the mirror and admit that once in our life we made a mistake. I'm having to admit this in national television for the whole country to see, and I have the courage to do so because I believe that in order to move past this and move forward and be an effective member of Congress, I have to face my mistakes, and I'm facing them. The reality is that I remain committed to doing everything I set forward in my campaign. I'm not a fraud. I'm not a fake. I didn't materialize from thin air. I worked damn hard to get where I got my entire life. Life wasn't easy. It didn't start off easy. As I've said it many, many times, I come from abject poverty. I made some mistakes, and I own up to them. And now I want to put this past me so I can deliver for the American people.
The thing is, Congressman-elect, integrity means, yes, carrying yourself with honor, but it means telling the truth, being a person of integrity. And if I were one of those in New York's 3rd District right now that the election is over, and I'm finding out all of these lies that you've told, not just one little lie or one little embellishment, these are blatant lies. My question is, do you have no shame? Do you have no shame in the people who are now, you're asking to trust you to go and be their voice for them, their families, and their kids in Washington?
Tulsi, I can say the same thing about the Democrats and the party. Look at Joe Biden. Joe Biden's been lying to the American people for 40 years. He's the president of the United States. Democrats resoundingly support him. Do they have no shame? I've made this very clear.
This is not about the Democratic Party, though. This is about your relationship, frankly, with the people who've entrusted you to go and fight for them. And I think one of the questions that really probably hits home to a lot of people is are you Jewish? We've got a letter that your campaign sent out earlier this year, which reads as follows. As a proud American Jew, I've been to Israel numerous times for educational, business, and leisurely trips. You said there in that letter that you are, quote, a proud American Jew. How do you explain that?
My heritage is Jewish. I've always identified as Jewish. I was raised a practicing Catholic. I think I've gone through this. Even I've not being raised a practicing Jew. I've always joked with friends and circles, even in the campaign, I'd say, guys, I'm Jewish. Remember, I was raised Catholic. So, look, I understand everybody wants to nitpick at me. I'm going to reassure this once and for all. I'm not a facade. I'm not a persona. I have an extensive career that I worked really hard to achieve, and I'm going to deliver from my experience because I remain committed in delivering results for the American people. I campaigned on inflation. I campaigned on crime. I campaigned on education. I campaigned on delivering resolve for the American people. That's what the people of the 3rd Congressional District heard me on and on as I campaigned. Now it's going to be incumbent upon me to deliver on those results, and I look forward to servicing and serving my district. I look forward to serving my people in my district to make sure that they see that this is what
looking for. The results that people are looking for are called into question when you tell blatant lies, not embellishments. And this is, I think, one of the biggest concerns, Congressman-elect, is that you don't really seem to be taking this seriously. You've apologized. You said you've made mistakes, but you've outright lied. A lie is not an embellishment on a resume. You said you worked at Goldman Sachs and Citigroup, but they've said, we've got no record of this guy working for us. You've said you've gone to and graduated from these universities, but they've said, well, we've got no record of that. These are blatant lies, and it calls into question how your constituents and the American people can believe anything that you may say when you are standing on the floor of the House of Representatives, supposedly fighting for them. That's the real issue here.
Well, look, I agree with what you're saying, and as I stated, and I continue, we can debate my resume and how I worked with firms such as Goldman and Citigroup.
Is it debatable or is it just false?
No,
is it debatable or is it just false?
No, it's not false at all. It's debatable. I can sit down and explain to you what you can do in private equity, in capital intro, via servicing limited partners and general partners. And we can have this discussion that's going to go way above the American people's head. But that's not what I campaigned on. I campaigned on delivering results for the American people by lowering inflation. I can sit down, and if you want to have that discussion, I'd be glad to, Tulsi, to explain that to you and make sure that we settle the score.
This is not about settling scores, and I think you just kind of highlighted, I think, my concern and the concern that people at home have. You're saying that this discussion will go way above the heads of the American people, basically insulting their intelligence. So not only are you now backtracking on these lies that you've told, but you're saying that you can't explain it in a way that your constituents would actually be able to understand.
I can explain it in a way
if you give
me the time, I can easily if you give me the time, I can easily explain it for you, as in when investors are looking for capital and I'm sitting there doing due diligence on the appetite and what they're looking for, right? And we work alongside GPs and LPs to help them place this capital. This is what I was doing, and that's when I worked extensively with these firms and many other firms at my time as I was vice president of Linkbridge Investors. So this isn't a made-up narrative, but I feel like nobody really wants to sit down and talk about it. Everybody just wants to push me and call me a liar. Look, I embellished my resume. I did.
Congressman-elect Santos, we've given you a lot of time. I think the time that is owed is to the people of New York's 3rd. It's hard to imagine how they could possibly trust your explanations when you're not really even willing to admit the depth of your deception to them. Thank you so much for being here and joining us.
Thank you, Tulsi.
Now,
homemade hotel pizza. 3 parts flour, yeast, honey, salt. Add seasonings to cover up the taste of bathroom. 1 part water. Make sure to check the pH. So squishy. Rest. Roll, baby, roll. Grease that shit. Bake a bit, then flip. Oh no, Roni monster. Sad cheese. $10 heat gun Brown's cheese fast. So crispy. Gooey gooey cheesy happy yay. Success.